Here's what the metals are saying today, Monday, February 16th, 2026. Silver's trading at 77, giving back a tiny bit of Friday's 3% jump. Volume is light as the US and China markets are closed, so today feels a little bit like trading in an empty room. Friday's rally came after a softer US inflation data, which reinforced expectations that the Fed may start cutting rates later this year. Markets are pricing in fully at the base case, with June still very much on the table. Now traders are waiting on the Fed's minutes and the core PCE, which is the Fed's favorite inflation gauge. Meanwhile, mainland China is closed for the Lunar New Year's. And let's not forget, China's speculative flows were a major driver of the recent spike. Authorities have already stepped in to cool things off. So silver went from 120 in late January to about 64 earlier this month and is now stabilizing in the mid-70s. Volatility is not a bug now, it's a feature. Meanwhile, gold is trading at about 5,020, rising 2.5% in the previous Friday session. The move higher was driven by softer CPI data, which increased expectations from the Fed's rate cut. Markets are now pricing in slightly more than 2 cuts this year. Coming up are the FOMC meetings, the US GDP advance estimate, and the core PCE. On the geopolitical front, nuclear talks between the US and Iran resume, along with US-led negotiations aimed at ending the war in Ukraine. Any surprise headline can shift risk sentiment quickly. Despite the volatility, gold continues to find support from ongoing central banks buying, geopolitical uncertainty, and investors rotating out of sovereign bonds and weakening currencies.